Imagine you've built an e-commerce API. At first, everything works perfectly. Users send requests, your application processes them, and responses are returned. But as your application grows, one server is no longer enough, so you launch a second server, then a third. Now a new problem appears. How do users know which server to connect to? And what happens if one of those servers goes down? This is the problem nginx was designed to solve. Instead of users connecting directly to your backend servers, they connect to nginx. nginx becomes the single entry point for your application. Every request arrives at nginx first, and nginx decides where that request should go. This is known as a reverse proxy. Think of nginx as a traffic manager sitting between users and your backend systems. The user only talks to nginx. nginx talks to the backend servers on the user's behalf. One of the most common uses of nginx is load balancing. Imagine you have 3 backend servers running your application. Instead of sending all traffic to one server, nginx distributes requests across all 3. This prevents a single server from becoming overloaded and allows the application to handle much larger amounts of traffic. If one server fails, nginx can automatically stop sending requests to it and continue using the remaining healthy servers. Another major reason companies use nginx is HTTPS termination. Every website and API needs secure communication. Without nginx, every backend server would need its own SSL certificate configuration. As infrastructure grows, managing certificates across many servers becomes difficult. Instead, nginx can handle HTTPS in one place. Users establish a secure connection with nginx, and nginx forwards the request to backend servers. This makes certificate management significantly easier. nginx can also improve performance through caching. Imagine thousands of users requesting the same homepage or API response. Without caching, the backend application generates the same response repeatedly. nginx can store frequently requested responses and serve them directly. This reduces backend workload and improves response times. Another useful feature is rate limiting. Let's say a bug, bot, or malicious user starts sending thousands of requests every second. Those requests can overwhelm your application and database. nginx can limit how many requests a client is allowed to send and block excessive traffic before it reaches your backend. Modern applications are often built using microservices. You might have a user service, product service, and payment service running independently. nginx can examine incoming requests and route them to the correct service. For example, requests to /users can go to the user service, while requests to /payments can go to the payment service. This allows multiple services to appear as a single application to the user. So, why has nginx become one of the most widely used technologies on the internet? Because it solves several critical problems at once. It distributes traffic, it handles HTTPS, it caches responses, it protects applications from excessive requests, and it routes traffic to the correct backend services. At its core, nginx is a reverse proxy that sits in front of your applications and helps them scale, perform better, and remain reliable as traffic grows. That's why there's a very good chance nginx is sitting somewhere behind the websites, APIs, and cloud applications you use every day.